Welcome to the St. Chris Lacrosse game between Freeman. I'm Nico Scavanas. I'm here with Mac Miller. We rushed over here from the baseball game, but we got here in time, and we're here to see a good lacrosse game.
Yeah, this was a top 5 moment for SID. We packed up, we jumped in Nikos' car, and we sped over here to bring you guys this game. And it's gonna be a good one.
Absolutely, St. Chris Freeman. It's a very healthy rivalry between two schools. Both schools don't get to play each other very often, and when they do, it's always very fun.
Absolutely.
And tonight, under the lights, 7:30 prime time. These games we like to do, and this is definitely the games the players like to do.
Yeah,
I'd always like to give a special shout out to Sam Hubert, who's doing camera. He also came along with the ride. So
he's got a wood test tomorrow, so we appreciate the effort from Mr. Hubert over there. But yeah, you know, Saints had a rough start to the season, and then they sort of got back on track, got one against Trinity, and then they beat the defending state champs, Episcopal, at Episcopal. That was a huge game. I heard Coach Horner was fired up, and then they lost earlier this week, so hopefully they can get a win here tonight against Freeman, who's going to be a tough opponent.
See a very competitive face-off between Liam Wright and number 10.
Max Vest.
So Saints get the ball early, and we have Henry Westfall going up the field. Saints last game, even though they lost, their offense looked a lot better and more crisp and fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Bunch of seniors on this Saints offense, including Preston Harrington, Mason Sox, Jack McCoy, Davis Mack, Preston Harrington. There's a quick shot from Jack McCoy, who spikes it in, and a goal within 28 seconds for St. Chris. And Jack McCoy puts the Saints on top real quick.
That's a great shot there by the Saints. And that was talking about the quick offense that Saints had. They showed glimpses of it last game.
So Liam Wright back on the field for this face-off. And he'll be going up against Max Vest, who is playing with a defensive stick. And
another very competitive.
Look like ball's still on the ground, sort of a scramble for it. And finally, Douglas Freeman is able to pick it up. It's number 13, Nate Elkin.
He's being chased down by Davis Mack and McGuire Boyd. Gets past both of them. Gets past Emi Alejandro. He throws it to number 4, who falls it falling down.
So here's our first look at the Freeman offense, who so it's number 2, Andrew Escobar with it, who tosses it all the way across. Now Del Venutis, a Roanoke commit.
Unfortunately, Freeman doesn't have a shot clock on the field, so we won't be able to give updates on how much time is left.
Yes, I believe it'll be the official who's keeping track of that.
That ball is bounced. Freeman player catches off his chest, and that's Davis Mack with a big check. Saints so far playing good solid defense in the half field. That's what they struggled with earlier, but they've gradually gotten better with that.
So here's number 27, Quinn Farrell.
It's great defense by Davis on Quinn. Quinn's a very popular guy around the St. Chris community, to say the least.
Yeah, to say the least. Mavericks working back to Dell. Trying to get up the field inside to number 42.
There's great help defense there by Cabo Pasco.
Farrell with it again. Working on looks to be Charlie Long.
Good
trying to get
so far
around.
By Charlie.
Mavericks just going to keep passing it around. This feels like a long possession. Obviously, don't have the shot clock.
They have to be a low on time. He shoots a goal, and that is in.
Number 87, Matthew McCabe, a CNU commit, responds for the Mavericks, and we got a 1-1 game.
Goal scored by number 87, Matt McCabe, unassisted.
For those in the chat, can you let me know if this speaker is very loud right next to me? If so, I can move.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be loud no matter where you are.
Apologies on the clock. We are down, man, so I gotta step up my game on that.
Liam Wright wins that face-off. A quick transition.
McCoy.
McCoy down low.
That's Manoli. And that's a goal. That's a quick goal by the Saints. Number 23, Manoli Lupasi. That was great ball movement by the Saints. Saints quickly take the lead again.
Goal scored by number 23, Manoli Lupasi.
Here you go. We'll make eye contact with each other before we say something.
So Mavericks win that one. Number 25 taking some big hits. Ball falls out, and it is scooped up by Nathan Gorman. Working down the field, gets it to his offense, and hustles off the field. Here's Del Vanunez. Goes all the way across the field to Pierce Bruce.
Charlie Long replaces Liam Wright on defense. That's Quinn looking to make a move on Charlie. Charlie does a good job of staying in front of him.
Farrell dumps it off to number 42, Charles Bernhardt. Bernhardt back to Farrell. And all the way down low behind the net. It'd be hard to see the numbers. We're pretty high up on this press box, so just bear with us.
Freeman so far just moving it around the perimeter. Not much moving off ball.
Here's Vanunez trying to get inside. Tries to spike a shot, and I think that was broken up by the defense.
I believe that was Cabell Pasco who poked that one out. You have McGuire Boyd on the fast break, throwing it to Charlie Long. He's running by himself. He's going to take a shot, and that's in.
So 3 quick goals for the Saints as they take a 3-1 lead. That one from Charlie Long. They also got 3 different scorers so far today. Charlie Long plays with a lot of enthusiasm, as I'm sure many of you guys know.
Great job. Great job by the Saints. They came out fiery this game, and it's showing.
Right, facing off against Nate Corman.
Back with another face-off. See if Liam Wright can get this one. He's fighting hard for it, and he throws it between his legs to Miles Harvey.
Good play by Wright.
Yeah, Miles lowers his shoulder on him, man. Puts a spin. He's going to take a shot, and that's in.
Saints goal. That goal scored by number 1, Miles Harvey.
Miles Harvey committed to High Point, like a junior.
Yeah, this has got to be the most goals we've seen in this amount of period of time all year. As there's a timeout called by Freeman.
Timeout, Freeman.
We'll be right back after this break.
Welcome back. 8:09 left in the first. Saints lead 4-1 over the Douglas Freeman Mavericks.
Not much you can say. Saints have come out almost with a perfect start. Besides giving up one goal, but besides that, it's been perfect. And Liam Wright gets that ball.
Yeah, Mavericks had a chance, just couldn't pick it up. And now Saints are with it. Kent Good getting chased. Trying to find somebody finally.
He throws it all the way down.
Chucks
He's
it
looking for
way
Bo
down the
Stocks.
field.
And he catches it. And he throws it. And that'll be a turnover on the Saints.
Yeah, trying to keep that one in bounds. Unable to do so. Mavericks ball. So here's number 6, John Davis, taking it quickly up the field.
Who's number 11?
No.
On the Saints. Walk along.
Mavericks will pass it around.
Mavericks so far just seem to be just throwing it in like a box around the perimeter the whole game. You haven't seen much attacking so far or hitting cutters. You have to think at some point they'll probably had to make the adjustment. Those stock switches off. Hear a lot of communication from the Saints sideline.
Oh,
There's an errant pass. Goes right to Quinn Farrell. Looking to make a move on Davis Mack. Davis Mack does a good job checking him. Great save by Kent Good. But Quinn picks it back up, but it's still on the ground. And that's picked up by
still on the ground.
Freeman. It was temporarily in Chase Westfall's stick, but got poked out.
Yeah, Charles Bernhardt able to pick it up. Gets it back to Quinn Farrell. They're going to have a fresh shot clock here after that nice save by Kent Good. Ooh, falls, and there's the flag. Still a scrum for the ball. Finally picked up by number 2. Fires it in. There's a goal for number 2, Andrew Escobar, as they cut this lead to 2. We'll see what the call is here in a minute, but I imagine it'll be against the Saints.
Goal scored by number 2, Andrew Escobar off the ground ball.
I think that was a much-needed goal for Freeman. Saints hit him with an absolute mirage early, so being able to weather the storm was good.
6:08 left to play in the first.
The 1-minute strip.
So already 6 goals in just under 6 minutes as Wright wins, well, looks to be winning another faceoff. Yep, he's going to toss it back to McGuire Boyd, who works quickly onto the Maverick side of the field.
McGuire blows right by a defender.
There's a whistle.
There's a quick timeout by the Saints.
Timeout, St. Christopher.
Kind of looked like McGuire had a wide open lane there, but
maybe just didn't like the personnel on the field, not sure. But another timeout, we'll be right back.
and we're back from that timeout. We have Jack McCoy starting off with the ball.
Yeah, sorry.
Gonna be a quick double team by Freeman. Jack looks to maneuver through both those guys, and he does. Throws it back to Davis Mack.
Davis Mack working against 2 men. Fires it back to Jack McCoy. Saints on offense right now, they got Mason Sox out there. They got Henry Westfall, Manoli Lipasi, Davis Mack, and McCoy. So see if these guys can get goal number 5.
Freeman sees a start. Looks to start doubling the ball and trying to speed up the Saints offense.
So here's looks to be Henry Westfall, I believe. Yes, Henry Westfall.
Saints, with Freeman's defense speeding them up, they need to just relax. And even though they want to play fast on offense, use their tempo and not let Freeman speed up their tempo.
So Miles Harvey comes into the game after that penalty. And here's Manoli Lupasi working against number 9, Ian Donnellan. Fires it up to Harvey. He gets it back to Westfall. Westfall trying to make a move on his man. Fires for a shot and
That is just
misses
off.
wide left. It'll stay with the Saints.
Nolu Posse brings the ball back into play, puts a move on his man, and takes a shot, and that's a great save by number 77.
So stay with the Saints again. It'll be Jack McCoy with it. Closely guarding him is number 10, Max Vest. Takes a big body check. McCoy fires inside, and that is picked off by number 44, Bennett Blackman. Freeman drops the ball, and there's a big shot from Vest. Blackman trying to get it. Still on the ground.
Davis
Mack gets in
shoulder.
it. And still on the ground. Finally,
Mason
Mason
Sox
Sox picks it up. So Freeman able to get a stop, and then they give it right back to the Saints.
Great
Here's
job.
Henry Westfall. Almost falls to the ground, stays on his feet. Takes it back out. They're going to reset here with Miles Harvey just on the other side of the 40-yard line. Davis Mack back to Harvey. Harvey working to his right. Thought about it. Instead going to go back to Mack, who goes all the way across the field to Westfall.
So far, good defense by Freeman.
Here's Lapasi behind the goal. Fakes it to Stocks and going to run to his right. On defense side was Ian Donnellan.
Really looking for an angle to get past his man. Can't quite find it. He throws it back to Jack McCoy.
McCoy to Westfall.
Westfall to Harvey.
Let's see. Cuts, fakes left, goes to his right, dumps it off to Stocks. He goes all the way top, nearly
That's poked
picked
away.
off, but it is tipped. Westfall able to pick it up. And
You have to
Saints
think the
still
Saints
with
are
it.
short on time here.
Yeah, agreed. Miles Harvey again working to his right, just outside the hashes, and that is probably the shot clock violation. Yep.
Foul is awarded.
So that's a great defense there by Freeman.
So here's number 13, Nate Elkin, the Connecticut College commit, getting it on the Saints side of the field for the Mavericks. Delvin Nunez with it, tosses it to Andrew Escobar.
Riley Mullins enters the game and sneaks around and dives on the ground for the ball. Couldn't quite get it. Good hustle by him.
So Quinn Farrell with it again, down to Nunez, and behind the net to Charles Bernhardt. A lot of passing for the Mavericks.
Yeah, so far you can kind of see the two differences between the offenses. The Saints want to attack you one-on-one and hit cutters off of that. Freeman seems to move the ball around and pick their holes when they can.
High pass looking for Delvin Nunez, and that's going to roll out of bounds. Saints ball.
But with long possessions, that can happen.
Thank you.
You have Riley Mullins coming in, puts a move on his man, getting absolutely being checked to the ground.
And it is picked up by Nunez.
Yeah.
Oh, can't connect the pass to Matthew McCabe. McCabe picks it up. This will give time for the Saints defense to sort of get into their spots. All right, thanks.
You got Bo Stocks guarding the ball. Now Henry Alejandro.
Yeah, here's Vadunas working against Alejandro. Sneakus just said. Vadunas goes behind the goal to McCabe. McCabe back to Vadunas. Working to his left, trying to get a shot off, spikes it in and misses wide right. And that'll roll out of bounds and stay with the Mavericks.
There's 1 minute left in this first.
Clock's probably going to be off all night. I only got a 3-man team, so just keep that in mind. We'll try to update you with the game clock as this game continues. But here's McCabe.
Good defense by both stocks.
And
That's an air
Vadunias
pass.
picks it
And
up, and the
I
whistle
believe that was in the
blows.
crease.
Yep.
So great defense by the Saints. Now they see if they can get one last goal in. They got 30 seconds left. You got Charlie Long running up the field. Throws across field to Cabo Pasco. Cabo lets that one bounce. He does it to Preston Harrington. Preston Harrington.
17 seconds off for the Saints to get a shot off.
Preston waited for his offensive teammates to come in West Miller, Porterfield, and Westfall. The Saints have 9 seconds left, and I don't know. Now they know. And Manoli Posse just misses the pass to Miller. Ooh, he hits him behind the back. That was actually nice. Hey, that will end your first quarter. Saints 4, Freeman 2.
Into the first quarter. St. Christopher's
Yeah, this
4, Douglas Freeman.
this game felt
2.
like it was going to be pretty high scoring in those first couple minutes, but defense sort of
Settled in.
locked the offense down, yeah.
And we'll be right back after this break.
Face-off for St. Christopher's.
Welcome back for the start of the second quarter. Saints lead the Mavericks 4-2. We'll flip the field here, and the Saints will work the other way now offensively. Liam Wright doing a good job today at the faceoff. As there he goes. He wins another quickly, working his way down the field inside the 30.
He takes
and
a
he's going
shot,
to take a
and
quick
that's
shot,
in.
and that's a goal for the sophomore faceoff man, Wright.
You know, last few games we've seen Wright play. He's struggled a lot with his faceoffs. He's done a lot better today, and you know the Lacrosse guys are looking down on him and rewarding him with this goal.
So that goal makes this a 5-2 game for the Saints.
Wright's going to face off against Nate Gorman.
So now Nate Gorman in at faceoff for the Mavericks. And that one is kicked back and picked up by Davis Mack. So another Saints faceoff victory as Mack works quickly.
Davis moving
Running through the
legs.
field, splits two men, and he's
he's
going
gonna
to
take a
take a
shot.
goal of his own, and that is
That's just missed.
saved by number 77,
Save
Sean Seth Holtz.
That was a good pass by the goalie, number 13, and now Freeman's on a fast break. He passes it. They hit a cutter. He takes a shot, and that is saved by Kent.
Ken Good showing why he's committed to UNC.
It's a great save by Kent. Now Riley Mullins is back in the game.
So here's Quinn Farrell passing it around. Vadunias. Escobar. They just move in this box formation, waiting for something to open up. Farrell finally going to try
Puts
to
a move on Riley.
do something, and he spikes it
And that
in,
is
and
saved
that
by Kent.
is another nice save by Kent Good. So Kent Good with 2 saves on that defensive possession.
He's looking to throw it downfield. There are many bodies down there, though. He's going to settle, checking it down to Bo Stocks, and it's a low pass. Oh, good job by Bo for picking that up, and now Bo hits a burst down the field and gets it past. Saints have really gotten like majority of the 50-50 balls today. That's also another thing they seem to struggle with, especially last game against Penn Charter.
Absolutely.
Preston's going to take a shot, and that's in. And runs over a man while doing it, and looks down at him.
Ooh. That's Quinn Farrell.
That's probably some friendly
little exchange there, yeah, friendly exchange, for sure.
Friendly chatter there.
Yeah.
A lot of age-appropriate things probably being said, we know. Hey, Saints with another quick 2 goals in less than 2 minutes.
Right, best face off. Gorman.
So Gorman and Wright going at it again, and Wright wins another. We'll see if he takes another shot. Nope, going to dump it off to the senior Mason Stocks, who fires up to Miles Harvey. And Saints will settle down as they wait for some reinforcements to come in. It'll be...
I believe that's Miller Porterfield with the ball.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Number 37.
He swings it to Jack McCoy.
McCoy in the end zone working up. And nice passing from the Saints. Finally a shot for Mason Stocks.
Honor Council president with the goal.
So that's 7 goals for the Saints.
That's what we...
And I believe that's at least 6 scorers.
I believe Mason's the only 2-time scorer here today.
No, I think that was Mason's first.
Is that Mason's first?
I believe so. Maybe it's 7 scorers. We could think about it, but I don't know.
I mean,
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Anyway, the Saints are up to 7-2. And they're absolutely balling tonight. It's Liam Wright again.
Liam
He
Wright
wins another face-off.
Another face-off victory. You know, it's just impossible to win these games if you can't win the face-off.
Yes, that's one thing I've picked up from lacrosse games. If you don't win face-offs, you normally do not win. Which I guess does make sense. It does limit the amount of possessions you have.
So here is Henry Westfall. Dave Smack committed to Hampton Sydney. Number of commits on both of these teams. So here's Mack working on his man inside the 30. And he's going to pull back and go down below the net. That's Manoli Lupasi. Gets sort of a semi-pick from McCoy as he works up the field. Finds Miles Harvey at the 30. And Saints will reset here with Henry Westfall. Working on his man, fires a shot. And I believe that was knocked down by number 10, Max Vest.
Ooh, he is.
And Mavericks ball, there's a flag.
That's going to be a big check, and that's most likely going to be another flag around there. Saints playing very physical tonight. Nothing's coming easy. That's Vidunas on the run. And that is a goal.
Yeah. Nothing Kengu could do there. One-on-one with a Roanoke commit. Yeah.
Number 4, Delroy Dunas, unassisted.
That's a tough one to save most days.
Saints look to be down a man for 1 minute and 30 seconds on both those flags.
1 minute slash. Penalty is 1 minute slash.
It's a slashing penalty.
$33 and $33.
So Liam right back on the line.
Ooh, this is a very close one.
There's a fight for this ball. Finally, whistle blows.
I believe there was a call. I believe they're giving it to the Saints. And
Yeah, Mavericks upset with
Freeman
that
is
call.
absolutely irate. Can't say I know what the call was, Mac.
Yeah, I can't say I do either.
No, if you're Freeman right now, only down 4 goals, this isn't anything outrageous. So
Yeah.
you hunker down on defense, get a stop, and then come down and score, you know. It could be a definite momentum shift in this game.
Absolutely.
You're the Saints, in order to ensure that doesn't happen, just keep playing your game and just keep balling pretty much.
So Jack McCoy now working on Max Vest. Gonna fire it up the field to Henry Westfall. Saints have had a lot of success on offense today. They've scored most times they've had the ball. And here comes in Miles Harvey after that penalty.
He hits a burst up the field and has a one-on-one matchup with the goalie and just misses.
Yeah, sort of a forced shot from Harvey. Misses wide left, but it'll stay with the Saints.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like to see, because last game I felt like Miles was being a little bit passive and not as aggressive on offense. So to see him attack a couple times today and get shots on goal is a good sign for the Saints.
So 6:50 left in this first half.
That is a big check.
As McCoy observes the check from Max Vest. Fires it down to Lou Posse. I think Charlie Butcher must be hurt today because he is not out there for the Saints. And he would normally be what the Posse's doing, working behind the goal.
I believe I see him suited up on the sideline, but he might have to get a halftime
Yeah.
report.
Harrington to Harvey.
Harvey
Here's
attacking
Harvey.
again.
See if he takes another shot. Trying to work on the inside,
that's
and
just
the
poked
ball
out.
is knocked out. So there's a nice defensive hold for the Mavericks as they look to climb back into this game with a good offensive possession.
Vidunas with the ball. You have to expect Freeman's probably going to look for Vidunas being one of their committed athletes, along with their other playmakers. Say the Saints want to be key on those guys.
Andrew Escobar fires all the way downfield to Matthew McCabe. They go back to this box. McCabe passes it to Vidunas, who fires for another goal. We got a 7-4 game.
You know, that's exactly what I was saying. Freeman gets a stop, and then they come down and score and cut the game to 3. And also looking towards Vidunas and their playmakers to make the comeback.
So Saints going to huddle up defensively and figure out what they could have done better.
33 right, 33 Finley facing off.
That's one thing about having a goalie with the caliber that Ken Good has is, you can hear him talking all the time. He's constantly, giving his guys orders, which is what you want. Defensive leader for sure. Here's another
very competitive face-off.
finally kicked out, and another Saints victory as
McGuire Boyd
picks it up.
There's going to be a big slash penalty, and Freeman's sideline is incredibly upset once again.
Yeah, that'll give Saints a man up once they enforce the call here. So Saints going to try to figure out something on offense as in comes Miller Porterfield.
Oh, there's Charlie Butcher.
Oh, yeah.
I think Saints might have just made a change offensively.
Some nice passing from St. Chris. As here's Henry Westfall trying to find an opening in the defense, unable to. He's going to dump it off to Manoli Leposse, working around the end. Takes a big hit from Ian Donnellan.
Manoli's been very active around the back of the crease. And that was a shot by Westfall, and it is just off. We have a substitution. Mason Stiles will come in for Miller Porterfield, and Miles Harvey will come in for Manoli Leposse.
The penalty is a slash. That's a 1-minute penalty, 1-minute slash against Freeman.
So a 1-minute slashing penalty called on Freeman. Saints will be a man up here. Not sure how much time is left on this shot clock. But we've got 4:16 left in the first half. The whistle blows and Charlie Butcher will take it up for the Saints. McCoy with it. Goes to Harvey. Back to Butcher. Butcher trying to work around the goal. Doesn't find anything. Going to go back to McCoy. Down low to Westfall. Nice pass down to Butcher. Butcher across the field to Harvey. Harvey fires the shot and another Saints goal. 8-4 Saints. That's his second goal tonight.
Goal scored by number 1, Miles Harvey. With the assist, number 9, Charlie Butcher.
It's a very good offense. Very good offense by the Saints. Moved the ball around the perimeter. It didn't stick with anybody, and they made the right passes at the right time and get a goal.
Right, Finley face off.
So we making the bet, Meg, that Freeman's sideline will be mad again? No, they will not.
Ooh, nice spin move by Liam Bright as he hustles off the field.
Oh, and the defender just leaves Davis, and Davis shoots and scores.
St. Christopher's goal.
Absolute defensive breakdown by
Davis back.
Freeman. Number 25 just turned his back on Davis.
Yeah, that is Zachary Stewart.
It was a total miscommunication, and that led to one of the Saints' best offensive players free, and that would be a goal 9 times out of 10.
Right, facing off against number 3, Nate Corbin.
So it felt like the Mavericks are kind of climbing back into it. And after a quick 2 goals by the Saints, they're now up at 5 again. As there's another victory for the Saints on the face-off, unless this one
Davis
rolls
nice
out of
hustler
bounds.
to save it and dives for it, but can't quite get there.
So Mavericks back on offense now, as it is McCabe with it.
If you're Freeman, and I know you're down by 5, but you don't want to try to get all your points back and rush and then make matters worse.
Agreed. 3 minutes now in the first half. As here's Vadunas.
Looking to make a move on Pasco. Dumps it off. Cross field to Quentin Farrell. Ooh, and that's a high pass, and that is right over the head of Vadunas.
Yeah, you know, that hurts if you're the Mavericks coach. Finally get the ball on offense, and you just, poor throw. Gives it right back to St. Chris. So they look to add to this lead.
St. Chris has a real opportunity now to pour it on him and make him, in a way, quit before the second half even starts.
So here's Jack McCoy, fakes pass, goes all the way up the field to Westfall. Fires it to Preston Harrington. Harrington gonna go back to Westfall. Here's Harvey, makes a nice spin move, going in, fires a shot, and there's another Saints goal. That is 10 for St. Chris, and 3 for Miles Harvey.
That was a nice, smooth, underhand goal by Miles.
And this Mavericks goalie, Seth Holtz, is not getting a lot of help from his defense.
Right, Gorman face off.
2 minutes remain in the first half. So something called there, and it'll be a Mavericks victory.
By Nunez. No, that's not by Nunez, pardon me.
So Parker Shepard now on offense for the Mavericks. Good passing for the Mavericks as they just send it around.
Freeman has all 6 offensive players surrounding the perimeter. Nobody's in the middle of the defense. Looks to just be wasting time to.
Yeah. Drain this clock a little bit.
Because the way things are going, you don't want to give the ball back to St. Chris.
Agreed. Just going in a circle. Oh, we're going the other way now.
Going counterclockwise.
We got to be approaching 0 on the shot clock. So here's Shepard.
There seems to be growing
Drops the ball,
urgency.
picks it up.
One thing the Saints have shown is, like, the longer they play defense,
There we go.
as I was saying, Freeman has shown that even though they want to play
Freeman
a slow pace of offense, they will give it away after a while if the Saints pressure
Y'all
them
must have been hungry
just
because
enough.
you ate all of the Chick-fil-A
So we will be
sandwiches.
back
There's still
after
plenty of
this
snacks left at the snack bar.
timeout. And the announcer's talking about they ran out of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's a shame.
That's a tragic one right
I
before
was-
halftime.
Yeah, I was about to go get some Chick-fil-A. Looking back, 24.7 seconds left in the first half. Mavericks still with it after that timeout. It'll be Matthew McCabe with the ball. They're down there behind the goal. Actually, excuse me. It's actually Vadunius, and that is dropped and finally picked up
Picked up by McGuire Boyd.
McGuire Boyd.
Saints
Saints
on another
have
fast break with 10
13
seconds left.
seconds. Here's Jack McCoy. Gonna step back. Down behind the goal. Here's Charlie
Butcher
Butcher.
looks to make a
Butcher makes a
move.
nice spin move. Fires back to McCoy. McCoy picks it up.
He's got to
Fires
take
a shot,
and it
there's
gets
a
in.
goal. Buzzer beater shot by Jack McCoy with 0.4 seconds left.
St. Chris goal.
And Saints continue to pile it on.
Freeman's goalie just whiffed. I apologize to everybody about the score. The score is 11-4.
With the goal number 4, Jack McCoy.
So this face-off doesn't really mean much with
Right.
half a second left. But we'll do it anyway.
For formality reasons.
Yeah. And that's the end of the first half. Saints lead 11-4.
That'll do it for the first half.
What are your first half takeaways, Nikos?
St. Christopher, Saints 11, Freeman, Mavericks 4.
Saints offense has been crisp tonight, moving the ball around, scoring goals. Defensively, they've also strapped up, Nonetheless to say, though, I think the word of the night is ballin'. What are your thoughts, Mac?
Yeah, I think Saints are doing a great job on both offense and defense. They're making the most of their opportunities. Shout out to Liam Bright winning all these face-offs. Doing big things for the Saints.
Mac said what I said, just in a more
Yeah.
commentative way.
So hopefully this trend continues. We'll be back for the second half. All right.
Third quarter facing off for Saints.
And we're back for the beginning of the second half. Saints up 11-4.
Mavericks number
Great,
33 will
great first half by the Saints. And Saints looking to keep that energy here in the third quarter and blow this thing wide open. It's already a 7-point game. Looking to make it. I can't put them past 10-11.
So another challenging face-off and another victory for Liam Bright. His win percentage tonight has got to be close to 90%.
Got Henry Westfall on the fast break. He pulls it back out.
Let's see if Saints offense does anything new here. You know, obviously they had success in that first half, but you know, always something to work on.
I think you're
Or
Saints.
go
You
find
want
something.
that is something the Saints cannot afford to have, is those unforced errors. Those that came back to bite the Saints a lot this year. That happened last game too. Fourth quarter, they really struggled to even get possessions longer than 5 seconds. So
Absolutely. So here is Henry Westfall with it. Working to his left. Going to go across the field to Preston Harrington. Harrington fires a shot, and that is high and wide. He'll stay with the Saints.
yeah, that shot got away from Preston a little bit there.
So here's Manole Lupasi.
But we've seen a lot more of tonight than usual.
Yeah.
I believe they made a change and move him in front of Butcher.
Yeah, Butcher, a starter pretty much all of last year, and has not been on the field much tonight. He's really been a starter for
Good
most
move
of the
by
games
Jack.
coming in today. Here's Jack McCoy.
And gets
And
a
there's
goal.
another Saints goal.
Saints offense
Christopher's goal.
picking up right where it left off.
McCoy.
The quick goal. A lot of good turnout tonight by fans. This is a relatively packed stadium for a lacrosse game.
Yeah.
Right court
You know,
signal.
Especially when you got to pay. You know, I feel like that can turn some people down.
Well, public school normally has to pay for games. It's a rarity for us.
Unless it's a tournament game.
Absolutely.
Here's Mason Stocks. He's got at least one goal tonight, maybe two.
The verdict's still on that one.
Yeah.
We had to,
We never actually figured it out.
no.
We're going to, but we went to concessions instead.
Look at SDC Athletics on Twitter, and it will be there after the game.
Yeah, for sure. Manole Lupasi goes to Jack McCoy, fires all the way up the field. President Harrington picks it up. Now Henry Westfall with it.
You got Riley Mullins. Takes a shot, and it's just off. Saints so far look a little bit sloppy with the ball this half, but
There's a nice save by the Mavericks goalie, number 77, Seth Holtz.
you got number 13 running the ball to the field. I believe that's Nate Elkin.
Nate Elkin with the ground ball.
Good work.
Dova Dunez swings up top to Quinn Farrell. But there's a ground ball. Number 2. He swings it to number 20. 20 swings it under the goal. Back to Vidunez. Good individual defense there by Westfall. McGuire Boyd playing very physical. You can see the Saints fans are very happy about McGuire's performance tonight. That shot is way off.
Yeah, Andrew Escobar fires it and probably missed a good 5 or 6 yards to the right. Either way, it'll stay with the Mavericks. Here's number 20, Thomas Rader. Going inside, and there's a
And that is a
big
save
shot
by
by
Kent.
Escobar. Kent Good with the save.
Kent throws it up the field. He throws it in between Harrington and Bo Stocks,
Yeah, not a
and neither one of them get it. And that was a big check there by Preston Harrington in the bag. That will definitely cost some time on the field. Freeman on a fast break. And that shot is And that's a goal. But I believe
Mavericks goal.
Yeah, Pasco ate that shot.
I believe he took that one to somewhere where the pads were not.
Yeah, he went down real quick. And Mavericks pick it up and
Andrew Escobar.
fire for a goal. That's Andrew Escobar with the goal. And Pasco is going to trot off the field.
That's a gut shot for the Saints. Pasco is one of their best defenders, and he's got to come out for a little bit.
I mean, he fell to his knees. And out comes probably Mullins.
Yes, Mullins is replacing him, which that's a big difference not only in defense ability but like size. Mullins is significantly smaller than Pasco, so look for Freeman to try to pick on him a little bit and bully him around. But Mullins is a more than capable defender, so I don't think it'd be much of a problem.
Right with another face-off victory, and he
gets tripped up.
Yeah.
It looks like Liam has kind of just worn down his opposition on the face-offs. He's gotten those a lot easier as of late.
Yeah, he's won pretty much every one since the start of this game, with the exception of maybe two. One which was a call by the officials. So he's definitely done his job tonight. And, you know, it's reflected in the score. Saints lead 12-5.
But the clock's going to be on the whole game.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Got Davis Mack looking to make a move on his defender and does. Gets past him.
Ooh.
And that shot is just off. Tried to shoot that in the top left corner. A couple inches off. Jack McCoy taking his man. Pass it to Davis. Pass it to Mason Stocks. Pass it to Miller. Miller to Miles. Miles to Mason. Mason. You can tell Mason's helmet when he thought about shooting that before even catching the ball.
Yeah, that was set up perfectly.
Which that happens from time to time. Got Miller Porterfield here with the ball. Throws across field to Davis. That gets tipped. Bounces back to Harvey. Harvey to Mason. Mason to Manoli under the goal. Manoli swings it to McCoy. McCoy back up top to Davis. Davis at like the top of the key or so to Miles. Miles looks to make a move. Attacks. Thought about shooting it. Good defense by Freeman. Got Miller Porterfield. And the ball tries to run through a couple men. The ball gets poked out.
Ooh.
And he hits it back in and gets crushed while doing it. And Freeman gets the ball. That was a great defensive possession there by Freeman. And that's picked out by Miles Harvey, but that would be a penalty on the Saints.
Get a call to hold.
So a holding call on the Saints.
Go ahead, reset this clock here.
It'll
to the
be
right.
Mavericks ball, 6:14 left in the third quarter. Saints lead 12-5.
That's a 30-second hold. 30 seconds.
So Saints will be down a man for 30 seconds. Jack McCoy will take a knee over there on that sideline.
Seems to be some confusion on the field. And we're
Yeah, finally the action has started here.
Freeman once again moving the ball around the perimeter. As Vidunas. That's good.
Mavericks goal. Goal scored by number 4, Del Vidunas.
Every time the Saints, you know, add to this lead and they feel like they're going to run away with it, Freeman gets a goal. This one for Vidunas, I believe that's his third tonight, maybe his fourth.
Good for Freeman for never giving up and working their way back into the game. And if you're the Saints, you have to keep your foot on the pedal and expand the lead rather than trying to rest on it.
Liam Bright with another face-off win.
That's
Kicks it out to Davis Mack, who's going to start things for the Saints. They hope to get this goal back. Here's Manoli Lupasi working down beneath the goal, gets a pick from Jack McCoy. He's well guarded by number 9, Ian Donnellan. Saints get the ball to Westfall. Works to his right, tries to go inside, instead going to kick it out to McCoy. Goes up to Lupasi. Lupasi's going to take it out. They're going to reset here at the top with Harvey. Henry Westfall with it down low to Harvey. Harvey fires a shot.
Ooh.
And
that had to hurt Jack.
yeah. I think he was trying to get out of the way of it, and in doing so,
Davis
it
Mack
hit him.
picks
And
the
Davis Mack
ball.
with the steal.
And gets it and takes a shot after it.
St. Christopher's goal, ground ball, number 7, Davis Mack.
Davis has been balling. I believe that's his 3rd goal tonight. The great thing about Davis, he's a little bit shaken up after that. Saints will definitely need a nice bath after this game. They have taken some big shots and taken some shots to the body. So
Yeah, Pasco back there on the field now. That's a good sign for Saints fans.
yeah, it's good to see everybody's running off the field, but they're definitely feeling it.
Oh, Liam Wright thought he had it, but instead it is Nathan Gorman.
That's
The
the
Mavericks finally win a faceoff.
That's their first one face-off since the first quarter, it feels like.
Yeah, it's been a while. There's a shot from Quinn Farrell.
That is off.
Ken Good yelling at Henry Alejandro. Don't think Alejandro slid the way Ken Good wanted.
Good defense by Pasco.
Escobar fires a shot, and Ken
Nice
Good
save
with
by
another nice
Kent.
save.
Save, Good.
That one high anyway, but Ken Good still goes up there and gets it.
Throws it to Cabell.
Just so it'll
Throws
stay
it
with
up the
the
field
Saints.
to number 13. I believe that's the first time we've seen him on the field today. Now we have the ball back with Manoli. No, Preston Harrington and Miles Harvey enter back in on offense. About 4 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter.
Ooh.
Jack takes a big shot, and there will be a call.
Yeah. Call going against Max Vest.
And that's
Ooh,
just
high
off a
pass
Preston
from
stick.
McCoy to Harrington.
Chase Westfall is looking to. Henry gets it. Running up the sideline, looking to stay in bounds, and he gets shoved right out of bounds. Great job by the Freeman defender there, pushing him out. Saints change up their defense a little bit.
Yeah, this
Gonna
goalie's
play a
coming
little
out of
bit
the
past
goal.
out the field. Oh, and he's way up there now. The Saints poke this out. This could be very detrimental. And the goalie runs back to the goal after getting it out.
It's time for him to go home. He,
Right back
he
to the little
ventured
circle.
pretty far. Mavericks trying to get it to 6 again. Badunas, their leading scorer of the night. He now has the ball. Here's McCabe working inside, takes a nice hit from Westfall, fires all the way to the top, going around. Nice catch by Farrell to keep that one in play. Jim A-pitch.
And that is picked up by Henry Alejandro. And he,
Not for
the
long.
ball gets picked up. Down, still on the ground, and Bostock is going to pick it up and advances up the field. And he's running. He loses it. And the ball is on the ground. The ball was tripped, and now Freeman picks it up, and they're now on a fast break.
Look at Bostock's, man.
Bostock's absolutely – he's their biggest hustle, man. He's all over the place,
He's a player.
and he does not seem to get tired. No, the Stocks family in general, they're just workhorses, man.
Yeah, they are.
And that is an errant pass by Freeman. The ball will be right back with St. Chris.
Yeah, it's the second time Freeman's had that happen to them tonight.
Preston Harrington's getting hawked from the back and takes a shot to the leg. I fixed that.
Yeah.
And now Butcher's back in the game. He has the ball under the goal. Looks to make a move. And kicks it back out to Stocks. Stocks throws it back up to Harrington. And Harvey will reset the offense. See a bat fly by.
Couple bats.
I believe bats are very dangerous, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think it depends if they have rabies or
We
not.
have Davis Mack. Throws it to Preston. Preston's going to take the shot, and that is saved.
Save hold.
Yeah, an open goal, just him and the goalie. And goalie made a nice play. Oh,
The law of averages. The goalie's probably going to have to save one.
he's coming out of the goal
Oh,
again.
wow. Great job by Freeman of breaking that defense. He throws it upfield to that's not Vidunez.
Yeah, there's number
I believe
6,
that's
John
another
Davis.
save by Kent. Good catch by Quinn up top. It's another save by Kent. He throws it to Davis, and Davis throws it upfield to Preston. And the Saints have a 4-on-3. And he throws it to Jack. Jack throws it to Butcher. Butcher makes a move, slips, falls, gets back up, throws it back out to Jack.
Yeah, give the Mavericks enough
Jack
time to
takes
get
a
back on
big shot by
defense.
Vest. Gets past him, and there's another save.
Save hold.
Seth Holtz.
And there's 4 seconds left in this quarter, and I don't believe the goalie
Yeah, he
knows it.
doesn't know.
And just run out the time. So I'll end this third quarter.
Yeah, Saints lead
At the end of the third
13-6.
quarter, St. Christopher is 13, Douglas Freeman 6.
So we got 1 quarter to play here at Douglas Freeman. And, you know, Saints continue this. I think they're going to be on their way to another victory.
Absolutely. We'll be right back after this break.
Fourth quarter for St. Christopher's number 33, Liam
And we're
Wright.
back with this fourth quarter.
And number 3,
Final quarter of
Nate
play.
Norman.
Saints up 7.
Sorry. Yeah.
Saints looking to hold on to this lead. And I like to see them even expand it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's always good to be Freeman by a lot. And that's another win by Liam Wright, and
Maybe not.
I don't know what the call was.
So Mavericks on offense.
Definitely think Freeman's got to speed up their offense
Yeah, agreed.
and get as many shots on goal as possible.
Ooh.
And Charlie
Escobar out of
Long,
shot.
and that would be a foul.
We're pretty much guaranteed at least one of those every game from Charlie Long.
Absolutely, you
It's
have
just
to
kind of
expect
it's
it.
just kind of a given, you know.
He has a untied shoe timeout. Believe that's Bostock's. Yep. Yeah, Charlie Long is always good for a good couple just
Yeah.
trucks of humans.
Captain of the wrestling team. Remember the varsity lacrosse team? Scrappy on the mat, scrappy on the field. That's right.
It's a great saying. Tries really just a scrappy human in general.
Yeah.
Definitely is a personality trait.
So here's Quinn Farrell. Goes across the field to Escobar. Working on Charlie Long again. Charlie Long playing closely with him. Gives a couple nice whacks. And that throw, see if it rolls out of bounds, if it's able to be saved by.
Saved by Vidunas, but it goes right to Bostock's.
Didn't do much.
Now you hear from the Freeman sideline them saying, right away, right away. That's have to be telling them to go and go quickly. And that is right off of Henry Almohadra's stick.
Yeah. Coach Burke's not gonna like that. As here's
There's
McKay
a
with an
shot.
open goal.
That is saved by Kent.
That's another shot that was high. Anyway,
Kent throws it up the
Kent
field to
goes up,
Charlie.
gets it.
And Charlie runs up the field.
So 10 minutes left in this game.
Preston
Nice.
throws it high to Butch. Butch looking to make a move on his man and does. Spins back out. Kicks it back out to Jack McCoy. Jack McCoy takes a big check by Vest. Does it back to Westfall. And Westfall now tries to take his man one-on-one. Gets past him. Fakes a couple passes. Kicks it back out to Preston. Preston back to Harvey. Now Harvey looks to make a move on his man. Tries to spin. Gets caught up in his stick. Kicks that back to Preston. Preston thought about shooting it there and throws it back to Stocks. Stocks is Harvey on a cut and just misses it.
So Freeman with it now. Trying to get on the board on the fourth quarter.
Saints seem to be a little bit confused on defense.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for the Mavericks if they can work quickly. As here's McCabe working from
just
underneath the
off.
goal. And it'll stay with the Mavericks.
The Freeman students seem to be yelling about something, all 15 of them. You would have thought more Freeman students would show up. That's kind of disappointing that we didn't get two student
I'm
sections
telling you,
for this
man,
game.
it's the fee. Yeah.
We have to feel like they would be used to the fee at some point, since
Yeah,
it's
but
every single
I'm
sporting
saying,
event.
right, so why are they going to come if they have to pay however much money every time they come?
I know, right? They also could be tuning into STC TV.
For free.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's probably what they're doing.
That's honestly what they're doing. All 34 watchers are probably. Ooh, he throws it behind
They're
his
all Freeman
head.
students.
Jack
There's Jack McCoy inside the
has a
30.
lane, take shot, and gets it.
Nothing you can do.
St.
Truly
Christopher's
nothing.
Goal scored by number
That
4,
goalie is
Jack McCoy.
yelling at
He's just-
his long sticks. I mean,
He's just
they're
sitting
just
on
not
the ground.
giving
Just
him any
like,
help. Yeah.
that was a great pass by Pasco behind his head. That was picked up by Jack and Cabo Pasco. Apologies. I mean, both of them are scholars. If
Right. Gorman takes on.
they are both the smartest kids I think I've ever seen in my life. Both of them will be valedictorian.
And then don't sleep on Nicholas Menes.
Nope, and that's Liam Wright. And Liam Wright's looking to get his another goal, but just misses it. Liam Wright just trying to get his. You know, he's been putting in a lot of work. I feel like he deserves a couple shots
Yeah.
on goal per game.
Agreed. Excellent work today for the Saints. Yeah, our cameraman Sam Hubert just said that he thinks he deserves a shot as well. Yeah.
What?
Hey, Hub's putting in the work too.
He is
Nikas.
putting in the work.
I do put in the work. Miles is in
So here's Davis Mack with it now.
Davis Mack looking for its 4th goal on the day. He dumps it off to Butch, and Butch tries to roll it in, but can't.
Save, hold.
Ooh, that's a big check. Those got to hurt the back of the legs. Miles is just
Yeah, I think you play lacrosse long enough, and you're kind of just like
You feel
numb
like
to it.
Yeah, your body's got to be just used to it at that point.
Yeah.
Got Quinn Farrell resetting the offense, looking for something. Nobody's guarding him, though, on the Saints. I don't think he saw that. Vidunas with the ball. Quinn.
There's a shot from Matthew McCabe, and
That would be Saints
this is
ball.
wide right. Saints ball. Good. Hustling so he can get that possession.
Throws it up to Davis Mack. Davis looking, hit the corner on his man, but he has a number 20 with the angle on him and elects to hit him with his stick rather than try to hit him out of bounds.
So Miller Porterfield back in the game for St. Chris. Here's Davis Mack. Goes to the top to Miles Harvey to Porterfield. Butcher on the inside right now. So he waits for an opening. Davis Mack gonna work on his man, and there's
gets
another
it.
goal.
That's his 4th one of the day.
Yeah, I believe so.
St. Christopher's goal.
Number of
scored by
multi-
number 7, Davis Mack.
Number of Saints with multiple goals here tonight. Davis Mack, one of them. McCoy, one of them. Harvey.
Harvey has 2. Base
Possible
stocks. Possible stocks.
Right, 5th.
Both stocks has a goal. That's why we think it's Mason. Both stocks and Mason both have goals.
Gotcha. You're right.
So we got 2 goals for the Stocks family.
Yeah.
Charlie's going out.
The ball is swatted up
believe-
and picked up by the Mavericks. It is number 13,
Nate
Nate
Elkin.
Elkin. Connecticut College commit.
If you're Freeman, you really have to get shots on goal, and
Yeah.
working the ball for this long is not going to help the cause.
There's
down
a shot. And
9 goals.
hits the side of the goal, picked up by Kent Good.
Being
working
chased down by
around.
Vidunas and throws a dime to Bo Stocks. That was a
Jeez.
great pass.
Kent Good is so good. It's just like, it's just not even funny.
Yeah, you can tell a real difference
Yeah.
when he's out there. A lot more fast breaks created by him just simply throwing the ball
Yeah. I mean,
70 yards down the
he
field.
chucks the ball and it's just a dime every time. It's nuts.
Got Butcher back with the ball, another goal, along with McCoy, both on opposite hashes.
Five minutes left in this game.
Got Miles Harvey with the ball. Swings it to Preston. Saints doing a little bit of a 3-man weave action. He takes a shot.
Staying with St. Chris.
Butch takes a shot, and that's
Off the pipe.
and Delvi Dunes gets the ball, splits 2 defenders. He's on his own. He's going to take a shot, and that was picked out the back by Bo Stocks. That's picked up by Mullins, and he throws it to Kent. And Kent throws it all the way downfield to Westfall.
Like, look at that throw.
It's very satisfying to watch, honestly.
I mean, you feel like, I'm no lacrosse player, obviously, but you feel like it would be harder to make that throw in such a big stick, and he just does it so effortlessly.
You have to think. I might have to talk to Ken about that tomorrow because I'll probably talk to Ken with that at the heads meeting because Ken is the head of the Missionary Society.
Ah,
So the Missionary Society president and the Honor Council president on the same field.
That's nuts. And then you're up here. Yeah, that's actually kind of disappointing, Nikos. I feel like you should be out there right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't do enough. Miles going to shoot this, I guarantee. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
He was going to shoot that, too. You could tell. Freeman's on a fast break. Vidunas with the ball. Puts a move. My goodness.
Jeez.
Save good.
And another.
Good. Just a dime.
That was absolutely nuts. I'm not going to lie. Oh, and that falls out of Charlie Long's stick. Oh, my God.
Trey Long's.
And that is all. And I can tell you this right now. Charlie was definitely joking with Vest there.
Yeah. That was it. I mean,
Charlie is definitely going to that sideline right now saying, I got crushed, and I quote.
yeah,
That's a good pass. That's just off.
that looked like a football play right there.
Pressing.
I mean,
Does a good job of cutting
Vest
off.
just freaking
That was nuts.
leveled Charlie Long.
You know, stuff like that. I wonder why Charlie didn't play football.
He would have been so good, especially as a running back, man.
So 3 minutes remain in this game. Saints certainly a lock for the win, I would say.
Absolutely.
Up 9.
How many viewers?
About 34.
Comments?
One, Coach Lewis.
Shout out Coach Lewis.
Support, yeah.
Got Miller Porterfield with the ball. And I believe they called him with a push-off.
So Mavericks have 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
And I believe there's a...
Like, watch Charlie.
Charlie's not on. And seems to have Freeman has taken out their best players and kind of just
Yeah, definitely some new faces out there for Freeman.
rolling this one out.
Let's see what we got. We got
Number 91. He seems to be
91.
a fan favorite.
Field Smith,
He seems to be the fan
a
favorite.
junior. McCabe's still out there. Escobar's still out there. Number 23, Jim Apich, still out there. Apich. Thomas Radar out there. Radar.
Miller throws it up the field.
Ooh,
Good
nice
catch
catch
there
by
by
Henry Westfall. See, the Saints will just sort of
Goes
hold
right
it
to
here.
Miller.
Maybe not.
I think the Saints might ride the possession out actually getting a goal. They have a lot of young guys in. Looks to be a lot of sophomores.
Yeah, Braxton Bourne, I believe, is 26, if I remember correctly.
Riley Mullins has just entered. We have Liam Wright playing like, oh no, I take that back. That's all name. So, you know, Mac, like, wrapping up this game, you know,
Ooh, nice save there.
seeing Saints from Monday
Save hold.
versus seeing them tonight, it's two totally different teams. Jesus.
I did not make the Monday game. I was at a JV baseball game.
Oh, yes, I apologize.
But
I was-
I'm sure, yeah,
I was in attendance for, oh, wow.
based on the score, yeah.
I was in attendance for the game, and the Saints, they're just night and day. You know, offense, they took care of the ball. They got goals covered. They won face-offs. My goodness.
Save good.
Can get another spectacular save. That ball is high and out of bounds. Mavericks ball, they got 18.8 seconds to.
And also defensively for the Saints, they played really well last game. The offense couldn't get it going. This is definitely their best time of, I guess, complementary play. So offense was helping out defense. Defense was helping out the offense. So it's definitely going to be key for the Saints for the rest of the season.
Here's Field Smith. He's got 5 seconds.
He's going to shoot it. He's got to shoot it. Oh, and he gets poked out. And that'll be your ball game. So Saints win it 15-6, and they get the job done on the road. Yeah, you know, really great all-around game, as Zekas was just saying. Defensively, they gave up a couple goals early, and then they really locked down for the rest of the game. And, yeah, you know, shout out to this SID crew. I mean, we were just at a varsity baseball game earlier today. We freaking packed everything up,
We got
jumped
out
in
there
the car.
in 2 minutes.
Yeah, and we
But
got
honestly-
here set up right before the game started. So
But honestly, all credit goes to Mag. Mag is the SID captain. He found us earlier in the day.
no, not all credit.
Most of the credit, he sought me and Sam out and told us we wanted to.
No.
Don't turn the camera off.
Hub, plug it back in.
He sought me and Mac out. Mac sought me and Sam out and said, "Y'all want to do lacrosse game after baseball?"
Yeah, so you know, some lacrosse guys approached me about streaming the game. I feel like we had to come through for them. But yeah, I mean, if you're not subscribed to the channel at this point, after
Exactly.
you go through all this effort.
We put in too much work.
What
for
are you
this.
doing with your life?
We put in too much work for this.
Yeah, so subscribe to the channel. Hub's about to get on. Tell you to subscribe, I'm sure. Right, Hub?
Hi, Sam Hebert, lead statistician for STC TV. Please subscribe. We put in the work. We put in the effort. You know, we really love
Okay, thank you.
showing you on the streams.
Yeah,
So, with that being said, thank you for watching. You know, stay tuned for future streams. I know we have some other stuff going on this week and weekend. Thanks for watching.
So
Hope to see you soon.
I've got some goals here for the Saints.
Yep.
McCoy, the leading scorer, he's got 4. Long with 1. Miles with 3. Liam Bright 1. Preston 1. The Stocks boys with 1 each. And then Davis Mack with 3. Lupasi also with 1.
Yeah.
So great all-around day for the Saints. You know, when you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different scorers, you know, you did some right on offense.
That's right.
So subscribe to the channel. We will be back, I think.
Saturday.
No, game against Potomac was, I believe, canceled.
Really?
Shortage of officials.
Shortage
That's
of.
what Mason Stocks told me. I don't know if that's confirmed, but
I can go out there and ref that, but
yeah, definitely tune into our next stream. Subscribe to the channel. Have a good night, everybody.